Hello, friends. Welcome, welcome. This is a Don't Watch at Night film commentary bonus episode for our Patreon listeners. And tonight we're going to be watching Friday the 13th. Why? Because we are in the midst of June. This is summer camp horror time. And in the month of June 2025, we have a Friday the 13th. So what better time than to take a look at this obvious summer classic. Now, this is one of those movies that I watched, like the first and perhaps only time I ever saw Friday the 13th has been on TV. I own it now, but for most of my youth, all of my adulthood, young adulthood, I did not own it. So for the longest time, I'd only seen this movie. Okay, so here we are, Camp Crystal Lake, 1958, getting a shot of the camp overlooking the water. So as I was saying, I've only seen this movie on TV where a lot of things would have been, like it would have been a safe version of the film, right? So more about that death scene. For his death scene, Kevin Bacon had to crouch under the bed and insert his head through a hole in the mattress. And then they had the latex neck and chest appliance were there to, look like his body. So he had to be in that uncomfortable position while they set up this scene for a ridiculously long amount of time. It was very uncomfortable. And yeah, that improvisation on Savini's part to blow into the apparatus saved the scene, really, because the malfunction would have caused them to have to just redo all of that. Don't drop your guard. Don't drop your guard. What's in the fridge? A body? Okay, yeah. So one of the things that I discuss in Creepy Cocktail Hour is the way inappropriate usage of Native American culture in a lot of these summer camp horror films. So aspects like this do not age well for obvious reasons. Further proof that Ned is a douche, but also just that these are the problematic elements of these films. And this abuse and appropriation of Native American culture and traditions and dress in this case, camps are still being called out for that today, even as there are many that are trying to get right. So I'm curious to know, maybe you guys can chime in and let me know how old you were the first time you saw this movie. The first time I saw this movie, like I said, would have been on TV. I don't remember how old I was. There were a bunch of horror movies of the 80s that was how I saw them. I just caught them on, like, I don't know, TNT, whatever channels were there at the time. That's how I saw Poltergeist. That's how I saw this movie. I want to say I avoided Nightmare on Elm Street's like the plague, because for the longest time, just based off of the movie covers that I would see in rental stores, I felt like I couldn't handle it. And then when I watched them much later, actually, while in the first year of Don't Watch at Night, I watched them. I thought they were right. They were so much fun. I hate Monopoly too. I'm not really a big board game fan, to be perfectly honest. I've gotten better because my kids love board games, but it's not really my jam. And Monopoly goes on forever. Okay, so at this point, we're missing. Actually, have we seen Ned die? I was so busy reading you guys' trivia, I may have missed that scene. We haven't seen Ned. Well, we saw him, I should say, but we haven't seen what happened to him, I don't think. And we know that Marcy and Kevin Bacon are in the throes of passion.
Don't Watch at Night is a Nest production hosted by me, Veronica, and Valerie. Editing by Valerie. Music by Omar Chakor. Production support for this episode provided by Lorenzo Villarreal and Alex Street. Listen to new episodes of Don't Watch at Night every other Monday, and don't forget to give us a rate and review. It's the best way to help us grow.